Okay, so what is your name?
Dante.
And what was your major?
My major was early special education.
Okay. And what do you, just real quick, how much about college do you remember?
Above college or about college?
Do you remember?
I don't remember any of the parties. I do remember studying very hard. I remember working long and hard on my thesis, studying hours deep into the night.
Okay, so I have a few special education questions. Okay.
Go ahead.
Number one.
I'm ready. I'm not afraid, Wizard.
Number one. What does IEP stand for?
IEP is actually Individualized Education Program. It's an assessment that you do for special education students because it's very important to customize education to maximize the student's potential.
Correct. Number two, what government bill by the Bush administration required special education students be immersed in mainstream classrooms?
That would be the Anderson bill. What that is, it entails, it's really a financially based bill because towns want to mainstream as many students as they can because the cost of special education is very high. However, what they do also, it's really the latent function of this bill is to desensitize normally able students to their specially able co-cohorts, co-students, whatever, something like that.
I thought it was No Child Left Behind. But
the what?
No Child Left Behind, I thought was the answer.
Nobody pays attention to that. Anyway.
Number three, what is the DSM requirement for a diagnosis of mental retardation?
The DSM requirement of the diagnosis of mental retardation. Funny you should ask that because that's all about to change because the word retarded is actually being stricken from every law book and all words like idiot and imbecile, which were actual clinical terms, are being stricken from all law books. So we're going to make it like it never existed. So anyone who says retard, of course everyone in the profession is going to act like they don't know what that word means. I myself am often referred to as a retard and a cripple and an idiot. So I'll find it interesting when people try to call me that and I can just now suddenly pretend like I don't know what those words mean.
So you don't know the answer?
I just gave you my answer.
Okay. Number four. What are...
I'm the one with the degree here.
That's true. Number four. What are Piaget's 4 stages of development?
Piaget?
Piaget, Jean Piaget, the developmental psychologist.
Oh, I was like, Piaget, well that stands for, all right, never mind. The 4 stages of development are, I would say that there's the anal stage, then there's the genital stage, then there's the oral stage, and then there's actually the digital stage. We are currently in the digital stage right now.
Number 5.
What?
Which developmental
You think I'm joking?
No, I'm just going through.
No, that was the correct answer.
Correct. Which developmental psychologist coined the term, this is the most difficult one by the way, which developmental psychologist coined the term the zone of proximal development?
I believe that would actually be Pamela Smart. She was operating in the zone of proximal development when she seduced those young boys up in Seacoast, New Hampshire and got them to do her bidding. Many young women who are, built please insert slide of Pamela Smart here. You will see that these women know that the stage of proximal development for young men is that age between 13 and 15. I think that, that we see stories of seduction that happen all the time. These women are able to manipulate these young men into doing their bidding, and that's where that falls.
And do you support that?
I may or may not have personal experience with that, so I don't know. Clearly, I'm not convicted of a crime, so or whatever. So I guess I have to say, if you get away with it.
Thank you, Gene.